Hey guys, it is Abby. We have moved to another section of the state park that I'm in. This particular part is a fossil spillway, and you can come here and get a permit to pick up and collect fossils and take them home. I used to bring my kids here when they were little and, all into dinosaurs and fossils and whatnot. Um, and they loved it, and we always went home with a huge bag of rocks. But I guess it's cool if you're into that sort of thing. I mean, it's neat to see, but I don't necessarily want to keep all those rocks at my house. So I don't know if they still have them there or what, but I picked up a few I can show you before we get started. Um, Hopefully, you guys can see these. They have these like chunks of rock all over the place with all these fossils in them. But I tried to get some good ones that were really easy to see. Um, but that one is a good one. And I thought this one was kind of cool too. You can see the shells, their darker imprints there. Yeah, I don't know what the names of them are. I used to, but that is now information that has been purged for other stuff, useless information, I guess. Here's another cool one I thought was pretty cool, and you can see some of the more smaller ones in there. But yeah, so I wanted to share this spot with you. Thought you guys would enjoy. So this is turning out to be like my summer park tour, smoking bonanza, I don't know, extravaganza, um, road tripping to parks, I don't know, what do you want to call it? But at any rate, we will get started. I apologize ahead of time if there's any loud vehicles. They got a lot of helicopters and small, like, charter plane type planes flying around here, so. Got red today. So I apologize for any and all background noise ahead of time. But today we are going to get into a video. I've had lots of people actually ask me what it feels like to smoke. And so, I sometimes have a hard time for myself describing what it feels like to someone who doesn't smoke per se. And I looked up other YouTube channels and kind of checked out and did some research on how they described what it felt like. So I wanted to give you my version since I get so many inquiries. For me, like if I'm opening a fresh pack of cigarettes, I take the time, and maybe this is a geeky, nerdy, quirky side of me, I don't know, but I take the time to smell the cigarettes, the fresh open pack of tobacco, or carton, if I have a carton. I like the smell. I enjoy the smell. So that is like as enjoyable to me as smelling like a rose or some other fragrant flower, or a favorite perfume, or even like gasoline. Fresh gasoline, I love the smell of it. I know it's weird, it's odd, but it's me. Welcome to weird, quirky Abby Haute. Anyway, Um, you know, with that being said, once I'm done smelling the fresh tobacco, I obviously reach for my lighter, as you've all seen, and my little leather ciggy pouch and my lighter. Get my smokes out. I usually just light the tip up, and I do use matches from time to time. Um, I I like the sulfur smell. That's another one of those quirky smells that not everybody likes, but I like it. So yeah, the things you wanted to know about Abby, right? So anyway, I digress. So I carefully light up my cigarette to just get the tip, um, just long enough to get that first drag, so that I don't have that like long butane taste going through my cigarette from leaving the flame on there for too long and burning that butane. Um, Usually if it's the first cigarette of the day, um, you kind of get that when you inhale and you get that nicotine into your system. It's like that little nicotine buzz, that first little rush that you get, kind of like a lightheaded, dizzy feeling. Um, like I said, it's just like a nicotine buzz. I don't know how else to describe it. Um, I like it because I usually will, and again, another weird quirk of mine, I guess. I like it because I will usually take and just kind of sit back and enjoy the feeling and let the feeling pass after that first drag, um, and then carry on with my smoke and whatever it is that I'm doing. And usually, once I inhale, I feel like that cloud of smoke hit the back of my throat. Um, and that is usually what, if you're a new smoker or never smoked before, a lot of times that is what makes you start choking, is when that cloud of smoke hits the back of your throat. Your throat isn't ready for that, so it makes you cough and choke. Um, but once you start smoking, I guess it kind of goes away and you get used to it. All these weird bugs. Anyway, um, it doesn't have the same effect after you've been smoking for a while. Um, I know I've mentioned before that I like smoking because it de stresses me, and maybe it's just the inhale and the release that does it for me. Um, I feel like it kind of forces me to focus a little more on inhaling and exhaling out, and that kind of, whenever you're stressed or, feeling some kind of way, you hear people tell you all the time, take a deep breath, exhale, let it go and release it. And that's kind of what it's like, only with a cigarette. So it's enhanced, I guess. Um, it makes me feel a little more relaxed and centered. Um, I feel like I can focus on other things more when I smoke. I don't know if that's for everyone that does that, but helps me get centered, and then I can refocus on whatever it is, and with a clearer head, I guess you'd say, after a smoke when I'm, you know, stressed out. But that's it. And then releasing the exhale with the smoke is just really, um, you know, kind of nice, because you're letting all that go. You're getting it out of your body. Um, And I do enjoy watching the smoke and where it goes and as it travels and what have you. So that's kind of enjoyable for me too. So yeah, that's the best way I can describe my smoking experience and what it feels like to smoke for me. I don't know, like I said, I've watched some other videos on the subject. Everyone has kind of the same, similar experience, um, with some slight variations, of course, because we all do it for different reasons. Um, you know, whether it be a coping mechanism or whatever. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Please keep sending me emails with your questions or inquiries or a subject you'd like me to talk about. I am happy to oblige. You can send them to haute.abby@gmail.com. If I don't get back to you right away, I promise I will get back to you. It may take me a little longer in this first like 3 weeks of July time frame because I'm traveling a lot and I've got vacation and weddings and a long vacation weekend and graduation and just all kinds of crazy things going on. Like it all just clumped together in July this summer for some reason for us. But do know I will always get back to you. So send them on in, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye, everyone.